Okay, gang, that's it. I'm completely, officially addicted to this game. Um, so we are in our, I believe this is the fourth attempt at tourists. Um, so we had the run where I didn't understand bug bites and got camp fever. We had the very brief run where I did the, um, I think I tried not to use painkillers and my mood just tanked, and I started over relatively soon. And then the third run was very promising. We actually made it into the jungle here. And then I got too greedy and took one additional action that I shouldn't have and ended up dying from hyperthermia. We're on our way towards now here. This is still relatively low, but I have to keep an eye on it. Okay, so the fourth run was started last episode, and I did it mostly without commentary. Um, but I learned a lot of stuff during that episode, and the main thing that I learned, you can see I got to the jungle a whole day earlier. Um, I'm still not 100% certain how I did it. I know that keeping my mood high was a big portion of it. And what I didn't quite realize about the mood, um, first of all, the Hawaiian shirt helps, so keeping that on all the time. But also when you get to a certain level of hungry and thirsty, that has a negative effect. So by keeping those just above that level, or most of the time, I was able to keep my mood much higher than normal. And you can also see that it's affected by overheating. That didn't necessarily have as much of an effect. But yeah, so it's hard to keep track, actually, of everything that I learned. But keeping my mood higher made the actions more efficient. And then we also didn't bother with the clay bowl yet, so that saved a little bit of time. But anyway, we were able to make it here and explore for a couple hours. And we found kava, which I've already harvested. Now I just have to get situated and figure out what we're going to do here. I believe my wound, yeah, it's climbed to 40%, whatever this is, so I have to wash it. I think I'm going to risk... I don't actually know what the effect of this is. This could be like making me sick in real time. And I think I'm going to chance waiting to do the washing action on this until we get back. Because we're probably not going to last much longer with this overheating going on. So I've got the water, I've got my bug repellent, my total bug protection. Oh, this is the other thing that I figured out. My shirts, my two shirts, my Hawaiian shirt and my t-shirt, both give bug protection. But it seems if they get wet, that either temporarily or permanently goes away. I'm not sure which. So I started taking these off before I wash myself, so that I get the benefit of being soaked, but I can also put these on and maintain some of the bug protection. Oh, and the big thing from last episode, I guess we got very unlucky. We did not find a banana tree at all. So I would have been able to keep my mood even much higher if we had had all that food that you get early from a tree. But I just didn't get it, so we did a lot of starving towards the end of day 2, unfortunately. Alright, so let's kind of take stock. I know I need to rest. I am extremely hot and overheating. I basically need to start doing the washing and everything now. I'm wondering if there's any reason to wait. I think I should pretty much do it immediately, because the bug bites are so low. And if I do this correctly, we'll still have some bug protection. So let's, we don't need this dressing. Let's actually store this kava root away as well. Perfect. Now we have some space. Let's take the 2 shirts off. And you can see, maybe if I leave this here, you can see my bug protection go down when I do this. Yeah, it goes down a lot. And then we'll do a quick wash. It's 30 minutes. I'm trying to remember if it was always 30 minutes. I thought it was maybe 15 at some point. It's hard for me to remember which things take longer because I'm obese and which things take longer because my mood is tanked. But yeah, we certainly don't have much time left. Unless I can, bypass this with the kava. We don't have much time left with, morale being okay. This is a long action. Okay, we'll see if we can, make the most of it. I'll wash myself. Okay, so we're soaking wet now. I'm gonna throw these back on. Still says I'm overheating, but my temperature should go back down to, like, yeah, nearly hot. But we're not gonna last long here. So now if you look at my bug protection, it's 0. And my bug repellent, can I have a bug repellent effect that's pinned? That would be chemical, maybe? No? Protection. Bug protection. Damage, physical, mental, no. Okay, so I guess there's a separate bug repellent effect that I can't see. But clearly I washed it all away. Okay, so now we can throw these back on and get some of that bug protection back. Okay, so bug bites I do have pinned, and those are now climbing, despite the protection. Overheating seems to be going down. That's good. And I guess we're just going to do a couple more actions here, and we'll have to go home. I'm obviously going to try to go home a lot earlier this time, because I want to avoid the hypothermia death. Do I need to drink any water or anything? Oh, I have to rest. That's the big thing. And I do want to drink something, so let's do that first. Just keep my water nice and high. Seems to be going down. Yeah, and of course the bad thing about being in the jungle is we have to rest out here in the open. We don't have that nice plane crash. Okay, so keeping an eye on, yeah, my blood pressure. I think I briefly had that bandage off last time. Okay, so keeping an eye on this overheating. I want to see what that does. Went down a little bit. Yeah, so we cannot spend much time out here. We have to go home soon. Okay, well, let's see if we can eke out a couple more explorers. Now this is it. It's already gone to 45 minutes. So the cutoff must be right around here, because all of my explore actions were 30 minutes. I was getting the super efficient explorers, I think, unless I'm misremembering. So either my mood finally just got down to the point where it ticks over, or there's some other effect that I'm not aware of. Okay. Temperature is comfortable. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, let's explore. Make grass. And we already have that at home. It's like my overheating vanished. Now merely very hot. Okay, not bad. We'll grab a quick rest. Imagine if it started raining and I could do a ton more exploring here. That would be the dream. Yeah, seriously depressed. I'd love to find another kava or a food source, like a... I think you can find banana trees in the jungle, right? I'll check my energy. It's gonna take things nice and easy, since I'm just getting back into the game right now. I haven't played since yesterday. I'll make sure I don't make any major mistakes by trying to rush things. Okay, getting tired from the physical activity, extremely hot. Hyperthermia still hasn't popped up. Okay. Yep, we gotta rest. Okay, there's the overheating again. Or I can assume that that water wore off completely. Now we're in the really hot part of the day. And we have very little water. We're gonna have to head home soon. The key is to keep thirst off of this, because that's a mood drain I really can't afford. So I think I tried to figure this out once before, and I couldn't. There are certain stats, like we know bug protection. There are certain stats, like how soaked you are in water, that show up sometimes, but don't actually make the list of stats here. So I can't pin them. At least directly from here. Maybe if I soak myself again, I can get that info. I'm thinking though, maybe the smart thing to do maybe since it's the hottest part of the day, don't spend the water now. We go home, we focus on some chores. We get some clay bowls made and get ready to fire them. Might actually have to start the fire. But we're gonna have to start it tonight regardless. But what I'm thinking is we come back here as soon as it rains. As soon as it starts raining, we just come back here and do what we can. Unless it starts to rain like at night or something, when it's too dark. I'm just thinking about this wash yourself action. It's 30 minutes, and it gets me maybe a couple more explore actions. Alright, let's do a little more. Got the energy. Go exploring. Extremely hot. I think we'll do one final wash action. And then squeeze as much as we can out of that, and then go home. Seems reasonable. And then we're going to immediately have to, we're going to be struggling for water at that point. I do have one more water here. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Let's do the wash. So we gotta take the bug protection stuff off. We're gonna do a wash. We're going to put this stuff back on. We need a rest before we can do anything. Overheating is staying steady. Soaked wet. Wetness. Pin. Okay, so I can actually watch this. Lowers your temperature and fever. Temperature is comfortable for overheating. We have a bunch of energy. We can probably do one explore. What did that pop up and say? Oh, we got a hack to deal with. And escape. Stealth is getting up. We have 3% stealth now. That wasted another 15 minutes. Seriously depressed. Tired. Okay, I think we rest and go home. Yeah, Wanted to pin this so I could see how quickly it goes down. It goes down quite fast. Bug bites are going up too, so that'd be good to go home and make sure that we can actually do some resting inside to gradually let that go down. Hot. Yeah, and I have exactly one portion of water, which I want to drink, but I'm saving it for right now just in case I get into a death spiral with heat and I need to soak myself with it again. Be better to do that while I still have to boil water. I might need to use it to cool off while I'm boiling water at a campfire. Okay, I don't want to travel with only half energy. We're going to rest. This might waste a little bit of it. And then we'll go home. Thirsty. Wetness dropped to 0. Yeah. So this is not helping me anymore. The temperature is up to very hot. This is going to start to climb again. I wonder if it would be worth... We got this 30% explored. It can't be worth building a shelter here. I was thinking I could go inside the shelter to stay out of the sun. To rest. So that I could manage my temperature better. I just don't think it's worth it. Okay, what should I take back with me? I've got the kava in my pack. I don't think I need more stones. I've got the stones to make a campfire, and I don't really need many more. I guess that's a little bit of tinder that I might want. I feel like I should take some fuel back. As long as it's not costing me extra. Pretty sure that's the duration it takes anyway. Yeah, 45 minutes. I did rest, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's too much. That's too much. Alright, so I think we're leaving it at that. That's going to take 45 minutes. Okay, so we got 30% explored. If I come back tomorrow morning, bright and early, I might be able to do this again with the small problem that I actually have issues with mood now, so everything's going to take longer. I don't think I need long sticks. I think I've got those back at home. They're just the best fuel. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so my overheating is going up. We're exhausted. I don't think... Yeah, the plane crash is pretty full. I think we just leave this wood on the ground here. We'll take the dry leaves in. I'm trying to think if I should immediately boil water. About to get to the cool part of the day, so by the time I use the hand drill, we'll be at the cool part of the day. And I can always use this to cool off in an emergency. I mean, I need water, basically, as soon as possible. And I need to wash my wound. Yeah, so... I just have to do this, at the first possible opportunity. We'll get some water from there. I know the plane crash. This fire still has so much fuel on it, and I wanted to take this charcoal and ash. That'll unlock a blueprint for me. Let me just make sure I'm not critical on anything. Extremely hot. We're almost certainly going to have to use some of this water to cool down. I think we can use 15 minutes to take this. That unlocks the recipe for the dressing. I want to learn that immediately. Let's store these. Put that on the fire. Okay, let's do a hand drill. I guess since the leaves, I'm just gonna light the leaves. Actually 45 minutes now. Well, I have to get this water going. No choice, really. We have some lit tinder. That goes on the fire. That'll be ready in 20 minutes. Put that away. I don't really need to rest anymore. We're safe from the bugs in here. Which means, I guess, it's best not to wear all of this stuff. Maybe not even the socks. I feel like wearing some kind of footwear is important for the protection from spiders and whatnot. Extremely hot. Overheating, which is negatively influencing my mood. Yeah, see, this is the tricky part that I'm just not sure how to handle. Maybe I need to also have a fire outside the plane. Because I'm assuming that if I have a fire outside somewhere, it doesn't cost me any time to move back and forth. Then I can, like, leave stuff cooking there and come back in here to rest in the cool. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe I build my campfire out there, and I use that for water production. This one is just for, like, if I need light in here in the early morning and I just want to burn some snake grass to get that boost to my bug protection. Should really be wearing this all the time for the mood boosts. Alright, so have we even researched a clay bowl? Yes. So we know that to make a clay bowl we need clay and temper. We have temper. I can fire the clay bowl in here if I want to keep the fire going. Or I could build my campfire. What I could do is, now that I have this fire going, I could go build that campfire outside, just like I was just saying. And then I can use that as my 30 minutes to build. Let's spend 30 minutes out in the bugs. But then I could extinguish this fire in here, use this for water production, and presumably it wouldn't heat me up. Yeah, fire, being tired. And it being, I guess, daytime. And clearly that fire is going to add a lot. Having a really hard time making up my mind about this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. We're only gonna learn if we try it. So, let me get my ingredients together. I think we're gonna have to get soaked to cool off right now. There's just not really another option. So once again, take that off. I think I want these shorts to get wet. I don't know exactly how it works, but that might help me stay cooler longer. 30 minutes to wash myself. That's gonna get that boiling water done. Okay. Then we can throw the Hawaiian shirt back on. And get this off of here. I have nothing to use with this fire yet. But I need to leave it burning for the time being. What's the option? Take embers. Charcoal not ready yet. I don't actually know what embers do. I need to do this at least once. I'm guessing I can move it somewhere. Okay, so I don't need to be carrying that around. Let's get the 4 stones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get the wood. Let's get these sticks. It's everything I need for this. 4 stones, wood, and sticks. And then maybe I could carry more. Well, I'm gonna be out there where there's a bunch of fuel anyway. So just let this burn. We'll go build the campfire. We'll transfer the... I guess we'll just light some tinder. And move it to light the other one. And then once we've done that, we can extinguish this one and we'll be cool here in the plain. Okay. And I have literally nothing to drink until that water finishes. Yeah, okay. So, exits. We're out here, exposed to the elements. The temperature out here is probably just as bad. Oh no, chilled. Okay, good, because I doused myself in water. Okay, so this isn't going to be that expensive. So we're going to build a campfire. We're going to fill the required items. So we got our 4 stones, our wood, and our sticks. Good. We'll build that in 30 minutes. Okay, bug bites will go up a little bit. I should probably throw this on real quick, just to have better bug protection. Okay. Still chilled. Okay, so I had that campfire ready. It'll take 30 minutes. Yep. Build that. Now my water should be cooled down. So let's go back inside. Getting late. We're not going to need this here. Cancel that. I want to get that campfire to go ahead and start cooking stuff. That's going to be this plastic bottle, I guess. I've got to use up all this water and then refill it and boil it out there. It's going to be slightly tricky to get all this stuff timed right, I think. I guess I can go and get this boiling on it just to get something done. And once I've done that, I can go and put this fire out. That's the main thing. I need to get the other fire going and then get this fire extinguished so I'm not so hot in here. Okay. So we need some paper. We're gonna light that here. We're gonna go out. We're gonna light Jungle Highlands, Jungle Path. I guess I don't mind having it there. Let's actually move this if I can. Get it past the water. Since that's not something I'm likely to do. Then we can do this. Okay. So let's light the campfire and get unsafe water. Get that boiling in here. Doesn't seem like it takes any time to add fuel. Add one. Okay, back inside. Now, while that's boiling, alright, so we need to extinguish this right away. Cool down. Temperature now is comfortable. Pretty much perfect. Please tell me I remember to research that ash dressing. Yes, ready in 2 hours. Okay, so in 2 hours we can use that fire as light while we make the dressing. And then we can wash our wound and apply it. And that should be good for quite a while. Okay, so that's the plan there. Then we also need to use... So that's going to use up one of the ash. And then I think... Did I already use some fiber somewhere? Okay, I actually have some fibers. But I might use this ash first. A single ash and a clay. I can't even remember. I must have made... Yeah, I made clay. Okay, so the first thing is water. I've got to get a bunch of water. And in fact, ideally, I would completely empty this thing, so I might wash the wound early. I'm quite thirsty, so we're just going to drink a bunch of water. Finally deal with that problem. Looks like my mood has basically zeroed out. I've also got the kava, but that's not going to happen until I have my clay bowl ready. Which means it needs to be fired. So probably I'm going to start that clay bowl firing and then take a nap. Get up in the middle of the night and make our kava. Try to get our mood boosted a little bit towards the later half of the night. Another rough idea right now. I'll have more water ready by then. I don't think I actually have a use for all this water. I need more storage. That's going to be, after I drink the last dose, it's going to be 4 portions, one of them for the wound. I don't need to wash myself at all. This is so high, let's just wash it now. That bandage isn't going to be done for a while. And we'll just wash it again then if we need to. "30 minutes. In that amount of time, I could have this clay bowl made and It immediately put it on the fire to start. Yeah, let's do the clay bowl first. We're gonna craft a bowl here. We're gonna go back out. We're gonna get this water out. Put this on. I might as well craft a second clay bowl, right? Because then they'll both fire at the same time. Or do I need slot open to do water? Probably can just do water after both the bowls are done. Yeah, so we'll get up in the middle of the night. Do another batch. Or maybe if we're lucky it'll start raining. I'm still not quite sure how I'm gonna make this work. What's the timing on that dressing? Ready in 27 minutes. Okay. So I guess go back, make another bowl. I have that clay ready. Not gonna cost much to do it. Need to use fiber as temper this time, which is fine. Fibers and clay. That's gonna use up 30 minutes. My mood is just gone right now, but there's not much I can do about that. I'm wondering if I want to make even more bowls this time. Okay, so there's the ash dressing. Let's go ahead and make that. Ash in a small cloth and 30 minutes. We can do that right here. We just go pop this in the fire first. Okay. And now we need that ash. We need, what was it, a small... Let me see what I have in my backpack here. We've got an improvised dressing. I wonder if this is going to... Does this only wear out when you put it on a wound? Recover cloth. 1848. It doesn't say it's going to take any time. I mean, at 1% this thing is useless, so I might as well. Hopefully it doesn't eat up a bunch of my time. It didn't. But cloth isn't what I need. I need small cloth. I'll take a piece of small cloth, put the cloth away. Okay. Now we can fill required items for this. That's going to take 30 minutes. The fire is just firing clay bowls, and it has plenty of time on it. I don't think there's any reason to... Yeah, there's not any reason to put this off. We'll finish this. Now, we can wash this wound. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then we're going to wash it with this. Now, did that actually clean it? It did. Okay, so this should be fine for quite a while now. Okay. Now, hopefully I didn't let that number get so high that it, like, created a knock-on effect that's going to come back to haunt me. I could theoretically go out and explore, but I think there's no reason. I think I'm so sleepy that we just, yeah, the one thing is I'd love to find a banana tree or something. But with that fire going out there right now, I don't think there's a reason to mess around with it. Okay, so at this point, let's just put this away. We've got our water. Clay bowls are firing. I could use this last little bit of light to like make some clay or something. Harvest some fibers. Couple of options. But when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm going to have those same options out by the fire. Objectively worse to sit out by the fire because I'll be out with the bugs, though. It's better to do something with this last little bit of light here. And I know I want the kava, so we're going to grind kava. I think I put that in my backpack, actually. I think I'll get this stone out. And go... Nope, wrong place. Backpack, backpack. Kava root. Only going to have time to do one right now. 30 minutes. I don't think it's going to be faster, and I can't do it with that. And same with the heavy stone. Okay. So 30 minutes, I'll finish that, and then maybe go throw like a log on the fire before we sleep. To make sure it doesn't go out, but I don't think we have to worry about that. Very hot. Not too worried about that either. Okay, so stone on kava root to grind. That makes use of the last of my light. Temperature in here is... hard to navigate this menu in the dark. Very hot. Oh, this is a good thing to find out. So it is not adding anything for there being a campfire. I can take off everything except my Hawaiian shirt, I think. And maybe leave my socks and sneakers on, or at least my socks. Just to get a bit cooler. Those are ready in 1 to 2 hours. Throw this on. Yeah, so the goal here, of course, is to finish this jerry can, fill a new one, and get, like, all the jerry cans and all the water and all the clay bowls filled up with water by the time we put this fire out. Okay, back into the plane, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna put, can I put a stone in here? Pretty heavy. I can. And that's good because I want to take off the shorts, the t-shirt. And let's go a step further and say even the socks will come off. So just wear my Hawaiian shirt and my sneakers. And hopefully I can sleep. I wouldn't mind dousing myself with water, but it takes 30 minutes, and I just don't want to spend the time on it. It might not give me a choice, though. Let's drink a little bit of water. I don't want to sleep forever. We're just going to do the nap. I don't know if there's a huge benefit to sleeping compared to the nap, but I'm probably going to take another nap later in the night anyway. I just need to get up to do some chores. We're going to try to nap. Hopefully I don't get overheated. It looks like I'm surviving. Okay, this is good. We're in pain. We can partially solve that with our... we only have a little bit of back pain, but we've got this acute pain, presumably from this wound. But we can actually make ourselves some kava now. We're seriously depressed, but... So the kava will add its own boost, I think, and cut the pain. then we'll only be dealing with the hunger. And maybe that'll be enough to help us climb a little bit out of this mood situation that we're in. And temperature-wise, we should be fine to just wear clothes now, right? Well, we're hot. And we're going to be even hotter next to the fire. So I guess we'll wear the minimal, which is... I want to wear socks so we have maximum foot protection. And I want to wear the t-shirt for bug protection. Leave the shorts off. Okay, let's cancel this. Let's head out. Hey, we finished something from our journal. Let's take these out of the fire. Now we got a couple of clay balls. I can basically make kava right away, can't I? Kava doesn't even require boiling water. So what we can do is we can do this. Now we got a couple of bowls of water. We can drink the last bit of this and go ahead and get that boiling. I think a plan is sort of kind of starting to come together here. Yeah, I'll spend 3 minutes outside. It would be better to go into the play and then drink this, then come back out, but I'm not going to worry about 3 minutes. So that's empty. I'm going to go here, put this back on the fire. Now the kava, I do want to go back into the play. Oh no, I have to, well, we'll just go see if it'll let us do it in here. Okay, so in the backpack, we have ground kava root. We're going to try to soak that in here, which it does let me do. I guess it doesn't take any time. Now, I don't think there's a benefit to having this heated. We can find out, I guess. There's no reason we couldn't put it on the campfire. Doesn't say ready in any time, yeah. Certain things, I think it says you have to soak them in boiling water. Not the case with this. Alright, so let's go back inside. I also want to see if I can grind. Okay, so that's my water up and my analgesic effect up. Not very much, though, so I really need that other one done, too. Let's open up the backpack. We're going to get out our kava and our, we'll just use the big rock. Now this, I don't think it's going to let me do, right? Too dark. Okay, so I have to do that. Out there. Put the shorts in the backpack. And get this stone out of the backpack. Go out. Ready in 18 minutes. That should be enough time to grind this kava. Should I be... I think I should be refilling these as I do them, right? Yeah. We'll get this filled with water. Have it going. Okay, 18 minutes for both of them. Find that. Put this in here. Grab this off. Grab this off. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, because now we can go take another nap, basically, which I probably should do. What's my sleepiness? I don't even know if I have a sleepiness meter. Or should I just stay up at this point? There's not really much to do in the dark for 3 hours. I think I might have to plan to leave this going. And then in the morning, burn a couple of snake grass and head out. So get soaked with water, burn a couple of snake grass, leave. Thing is that 4-hour nap is going to really mess me up. It's going to be after 5. Don't throw more wood on here. We'll manually extinguish this when it's time. That'll definitely keep going. The next up is the sago flour and the stove. And the water reservoir. Got a bad feeling about this. Maybe after I drink the second kava, we'll get enough of a boost from these. But I don't think so. Should have comfort in here, but maybe it's gotten too dirty now. We don't even get the benefit of the comfort. Well, let's drink this kava. We can boil any extra water that we need in the morning. I'm not thirsty at all. Analgesic effect is up to high. Mood is going down. I just don't have enough effect from my other items. Backpack. I think, no, we're gonna leave the stone in here. Man, I want these shorts. But I don't want them on right now. I actually want to take clothes off. Equipment. Okay, so sneakers and socks. I think we'll ditch the t-shirt. Yeah, and we'll leave the socks and sneakers on. Just for foot protection. I think we're going to be okay. Temperature shouldn't be insane. Just hot. I mean, I guess I could wash myself in this water. I think we're just going to hope that the nap works out. Seriously depressed and ravenous. Yeah, maybe I need food and kava to get my mood to climb at this point. I hope I didn't just waste that kava. Oh well, only one more we're gonna find out, because I have literally no food. I can't do anything. We just have to try this. Hopefully it works. Maybe this needs to be repaired to do better. Okay, definitely only nap. I don't like this. What's gonna happen? Yeah, it looks like we're basically zeroed. Okay, 5 o'clock. I got water, water, water. I could drink this water, make 2 more batches while I burn snake grass. And then I probably head out and leave the heavy water at home. Or I take only the heavy water. Evaporation is a concern, though. If I take 3 portions of water and soak myself in advance, I don't think I'm going to be able to make use of much more than that. Plus, there's a chance that we find the coast today. That would be really good. What's my temperature currently? Hot. I'm going to get hotter sitting next to the fire. Look at how heavy all this is. The water in the clay bowls and all that is already, like, most of my inventory. And the problem with carrying a lot of water is, if I'm doing that, it's because I want to cool off with it, which means that I have to spend 30 minutes at a time soaking myself with water just to cool down, just to get like 1 or maybe 2 extra explore actions. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this down for now just to make some room. We're gonna wear the t-shirt for bug protection, I think. I guess I could do an early soak. That might work. Let me just look out here for a second. The fire's going. Has space. Hot. 5 o'clock in the morning. What's my wound situation? It should be fine. 0%, 30%, 100%. Okay. That's not a concern. I used up all my kava. Let me check my backpack. I'm not carrying anything. I'm going to put those shorts on because they offer... Actually, why am I going to put the shorts on? Is it because they offer sun protection? Maybe I just abandon the shorts, because they don't seem to offer bug protection. Shorts are heavy. They're not that heavy. Okay, I'm gonna try abandoning the shorts. I'm just thinking every little difference I can make in my like overall temperature over time may boost me, and in that respect, what about this leaf skirt? Maybe this offers like a cooling effect because it's or maybe a bug protection effect because of the leaves. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Board. I'd have to braid fibers together. I've had absolutely no problems with the sun, and I've got my sunscreen in my backpack if for some reason things get bad. Okay, so I think I have a plan. We're gonna drink, we're gonna soak. We're gonna boil 2 bowls of water at the fire while we burn 2 things of snake grass. Okay, let's get this started. We have we're gonna put the shorts away. Get the snake grass out. Maybe I'm overdoing it with the snake grass. I mean, I do want to keep the bug bites really low. I think 2 snake grass is the maximum to do. It should be either 1 or 2. Okay, so let's drink first. Drink. Then I have inventory space to do this. Now we soak. with this water. Self-destructive. Perfect. Did my analgesic ever have an effect on this? Doesn't look like it. Whatever. Okay, so we do the double boil water, get the snake grass ready, and then we immediately head out. Yeah, okay. And we'll just see what happens. I mean, it's been a while since it rained, right? So I guess at this point we're just praying for rain. It's also cloudy. That's nice. That could lead to rain, but also this is just a cooler. It's cooler with that effect going on. Alright, so exits. We need to be wearing these for the bug protection. We're going to get water in these bowls. Can I do both at once? That doesn't look like it. Get a little bit from each. We're going to throw these on the fire. Those will be ready in 27 minutes. Enough time to burn 2 snake grass, and then we can be on our way. Now my temperature, I'm chilled. Sitting here next to the fire. I hope this doesn't, like, tank because we're sitting next to the fire. But it probably will. Watch this soaked wet. It only went down a little bit. That's good. We got some, presumably, bug repellent effect. Now we do this again, and that should be ready. Bug repellent effect is up. Soaked is going down quite a bit now. Now we can extinguish this fire. These are ready. Immediately extinguish. Yeah, I have nothing else I want to do with this. We're definitely leaving. Yeah. Save the fuel for later. Gotta experiment with this sometime, like at night. Okay, extinguish. This instant. Looks like take embers is related to take charcoal and ash. Like, it has to be ready. And then I guess you just get like a charcoal ember that you could use to take somewhere and start a new fire. Seems similar to lighting tinder, except you don't need the tinder. I mean, I'm just completely theorizing. I just have to try it. Okay, so I got this, so I got 3 portions of water. I'm somewhat soaked. And I'm self-destructive. Perfect. Let's head to the jungle. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Bug bites. Never found a single banana. Maybe they noticed me pin this and just said, okay, no bananas for you. If you pin that before you even find one, then you're not allowed to eat them. Backpack. Okay, so we have got both shirts on and the socks and sneakers. We're not wearing underwear or shorts. Amusingly enough. We got the sunscreen in case we need it. Alright, let's do this. I'm very worried about this. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Let's go. Okay, and of course, I'm exhausted. So the very first thing we do in the jungle is rest. Nothing here. Okay. Temperature is... Please tell me I'm still, like, chilled or something. Hot. Apparently not overheating yet. Okay, we gotta just rest. Bug bites are going down. Excellent. Jungle, 30% explored. Let's get this party started. What can you offer me? Snake grass. Don't need it. Let the macaque be. This is going to waste another 15 minutes, unfortunately. And we didn't even take anything. Now this is like borderline. This is like right at the halfway mark. I think I've determined that when it's there, that the thing is this looks like a little bit less than half, and usually it looks like a little bit more than half when I do this. But I think I've determined that I have enough energy to explore, and that if I rest, it's actually bad for me. Getting very hot. Still don't see the overheating thing popping up yet. Alright, let's risk it. And... passed out. Okay, so apparently just under half is bad. And now I'm going to waste an hour burning up in the jungle. Great. 1 hour. And that's increasing my back pain. I have my energy back. So that wasted 45 minutes total. It would have taken 15 minutes to rest. Well, it was really a double rest, right? So it would have taken 30 minutes to do the double rest. It wasted about 30 minutes. This late in the game, that's probably not that big of a deal. I'm still not overheating. I'm not quite sure. Because of the low sun strength. Okay. I'm still only hot. I'll take it. Please help me find something useful. No, I can't do anything with that. We're gonna escape. Hopefully, I think that takes another 15 minutes, right? Yep, another waste of time. Yeah, this is awful. I'm in exactly the same spot here. Maybe I can... I don't have anything to do is the problem. I think resting is actually a little bit wasteful, but not as wasteful as not resting, so... I guess I have no choice. I need to get out of this, like... I'm like in a weird point in the cycle. I need to break the cycle by like doing something, but there's nothing to do except drinking water. I think I'm just gonna rest. See what happens with my energy. Yeah, it's like full now. And so now, since this is exactly where I was last time, when I explore, I'm gonna be stuck again. I'm gonna be stuck at that just below halfway point. Now this is where it would help me to have a spear, but I don't, so I think we're just gonna leave it alone. Okay, now I'm well below half. Not sure why that happened. Now I definitely don't feel bad about taking a rest. It's raining. It's raining. Sweet. Okay, okay, this is really good. Let's drink this. So that we can start collecting with this. But back home, I've got the jerry can. That's sitting, and it's like 87% full. I think it might automatically collect because it's sitting there with water in it. I can't remember exactly how it works. But this is perfect. No bugs. We're gonna stay cooler. We're still hot, but we're gonna gradually cool down. We're gonna be able to stay out here a long time. I'm gonna be able to keep my thirst topped up and keep these water bottles full. It's gonna be brilliant. All right, let's explore. This is great. This is exactly what I needed. Get a break. 45% explored. Maybe at 50 we get a path out of here. Oh, this led to the bay or the beach. We can go get coconuts. Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Wait, passed out? What? Did I do the wrong action? Oh, I didn't actually pass out. I just need to rest. Confused? I definitely need to rest. And now I'm like right at that first halfway mark. This looks like I'm above half though. I think I'm good. Just to be sure. Let's take it easy by drinking a little bit of water for a second. Hopefully that went up a little bit. I didn't see it, but yeah, that's like just a little bit over. This is fine. There's no way I pass out doing this. Yeah, it goes up a little bit, then it goes down, and we have a little bit left. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. We're learning more and more about the jungle. We got all this useless stuff. Perfect. I'm soaked wet, so we're going to start getting colder. Where's my temperature now? Hey, it's comfortable. Perfect. And we're self-destructive. Comfortable and self-destructive at the same time. Okay, now we definitely need to rest. And that's once again at that, like, that's definitely upper half. Okay, so we can definitely go again. Yep, up and then down 3. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. The bay. We've done it. This is actually the perfect time for a long trip. Unfortunately, it's after 2. Do I want to just move and live somewhere else? What's at my plane crash? I built fires and campfires there. I've got all my storage. It's where all the water that I know about is. Okay, let's do a couple of experiments here. So the bay is 45 minutes away. The wetlands is 45 minutes away. So it's 2:45, call it. The travel time after, so if I want to go home, I can get there by 3:30 right now. So I have 30 minutes plus 4 hours. 4 hours and 30 minutes. Until dark. If I add on the travel time to the bay and back, which is another 45 minutes doubled, that's another hour and a half, then I have exactly 2 hours at the bay to do stuff. That's like 2 explore actions with a rest in between. Not to mention the fact that I have to rest before I do anything at all right now. So if I go to the bay now, it's for it to be a one-way trip. It's for me to live at the bay tonight. I'm full on water. And I have these. I have 3 stones. I could harvest snake grass. Just in case the bugs are a huge issue. Because I'm thinking about, what do I know is at the bay? I know, first of all, I can soak in the salt water for free. There's food sources, there's coconuts. I don't know too much about the bug population. I just don't remember from my other characters. I mean, I imagine that being out on the bay, the bug population is a lot less. But, I mean, my character can't handle it. Bug bites are still going down right now. We'll have a good amount of bug protection. Oh, bug bites are going down because there's literally no bugs in the rain. I think I might harvest some snake grass and go. We're gonna have to build a campfire, build a leaf bed, potentially build a shelter, which is gonna require, that'll probably be a next day thing. I'm gonna be a lot more exposed to the elements there, but maybe I can handle, I've got my sunscreen, I've got my bug repellent. Maybe I can handle one day exposed to the elements, especially when one of them is rain. It's a rain day, and then I can just go back. So let's think about this from a different perspective. If I go to the bay now, under what circumstances do I want to return to the wetlands? If I run out of cloth, if I want to collect mud and clay for the bricks and bowls, and if I have a long enough drought, right now I only have these 3. Oh yeah, well certainly I would want to go back to retrieve my my jerry can. The thing is, I can use coconuts. I can have coconut bowls as well. I don't know, I'm feeling bold. I'm feeling like I'm just gonna go to the bay and try to make it work. Maybe it's really dumb, but I feel like I need food. I can maybe improve my mood out there. That plane crash is so comfortable, but it was starting to get dirty, and I still don't know how to fix that. Alright, we're gonna be bold. Let's cancel this. I've got to rest regardless. Filth is washing away. Yeah, entertainment. Could, like, build sandcastles and stuff. It's gonna be so great. Wonder if I can build sandcastles by campfire light at night. Comfortable temperature. Just the 3 water containers are making me a little bit nervous, but as long as I keep my thirst full, I should be able to make it through the night and get back. Plus we can drink coconut water, assuming I can I guess I should take some of these stones with me. Alright, so let's come up with a rough plan. First of all, we need to rest. Regardless of what we're doing. And then, if I'm going to the bay, I should probably carry as many of these useful resources as I can. Dried leaves for tinder, palm fronds for a bed. And we need to get snake grass. I'm not willing to go without at least one gather of snake grass. Okay, so we have to do that first. Okay, that didn't really take much out of me. We'll leave the snake grass seeds here. 8 should be plenty. Alright, let's see. So I want all of these and Potentially, I drink a little bit of water before we go, just to lighten the load a bit. What's my backpack like? The sun's great in there. I wonder if monkeys come onto the beach. Because I have that curse where they show up and try to steal my stuff. But, and I don't have anything... I'm gonna find palm fronds on the beach, right? So we can forget about that. How long does it take now? An hour. I'm worried about getting tired on the way there. I guess it tells me if I'm too tired to go. Yeah, I remember now. So I think I'm going to go encumbered. It only takes 3 minutes to drink a portion of water. So let's do that. Should help my weight a little bit. Collect, and then carry all 3 stones. I think I'll rely on finding a heavy stone in case I need to sharpen one. This is just so I can make a campfire, so I can boil 2 things of... Oh. No, I don't need to boil 2 things of water at once. I guess cook 2 items at once? I don't know, maybe I don't really need this. Day, still an hour. Can I carry anything else? So maybe I could put something lightweight in my bag. Oh yeah. Let's put, the knife in there. Can I put the water in there? Or no, let's leave the water out. I think the palm fronds. That's still an hour. I think that's the most that I want to carry with me. A long stick could be useful as a weapon if I want to take the time to craft a spear. I could go spear fishing. Yeah, we can put that out to collect once we get there. Let's take a long stick. Bay is still an hour away. Okay, that's the weight limit. I'm carrying enough extra that it's going to take me 15 minutes longer. But then I'm not going to have to come back here for a little while. I mean, hopefully. We'll see if this nonsense pays off. Could get interesting. Okay, to the bay we go. We're gonna get tired and have to rest first thing. It's just now coming up on 4. We're gonna have only about 3 hours until dark. So we're gonna get the bed made. We're definitely not going to get the shelter made. The campfire I believe I can make in the dark. We'll have to make a new hand drill. Which means I have to remember to do that before it gets dark. Absolutely critical. Hand drill requires sticks. So as soon as we get there and rest, we need to explore along the beach until we find sticks, and then we need to get that hand drill crafted. That's like the #1 priority. Because things could go very badly if I'm not able to have a fire. Because then I have to go the whole night without being able to do anything. Okay. We're rested enough according to the game. I don't know if I believe them, but we're going to do it. Because I'm thinking it's going to go down. Yeah, we're going to end up exhausted, right? Yeah, completely exhausted. I don't have any place safe to store any of this. We're going to do all that. I'll keep the snake grass on me. It's pretty valuable. I'm going to get the water bottle out of here. Make sure it's currently collecting rain. I guess it is. Water, water. Oh, it's so nice to hear the beach sounds. As soon as the rain stops, I want to check the bug population. Okay, so number one priority is rest. This is a crazy push. Probably not worth it, but here we are. Okay, so that should be enough energy, barely, to explore. And I've got to keep a close eye on my thirst. We're not thirsty, but I'd really like to get one more drink and get the thing that I drink out of refilling before the rain starts. Okay, we made it. Small palm. I guess I can calculate it. 30 minutes. This just gets me one stick, though, so I really do not want to do this. But if it gets, like, to the down to the wire, let me also get my knife out. Do this. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, worst case, I would break the stick and then use that to craft a hand drill. I might not be able to have a fire tonight, the more I think about it. I might just have to craft the bed and hope for the best. Am I gonna die of hypothermia? Because I just realized I need a stick and a wood just to make the fire. And I also need another stone for a campfire, but that's not the end of the world if we just make a regular fire. And we have very little time. I mean, we gotta rest here. But then we have 2 hours. So we can go for another walk now. Unless I find a ton of stuff quickly. It's gonna go badly. Just a small tree. That doesn't do anything. I already have a stick. So unless this next explore action gets me all the things I need, we're not gonna have a fire tonight. And we'll just do the bed. Just gotta start crafting it before dark. So we have to do a rest action now. And then I think the Explorer, since the Explorer is longer, I think I might need to craft the bed first. This is gonna take my, it's gonna eat my snake grass, isn't it? Do all the palm fronds and a dried leaf. Seriously? Gotta do them one at a time. Okay, palm fronds and... oh. It won't take dry leaves. Okay, well I guess I'm glad I have a snake grass then. Oh, come off it. They have to be made of all the same type of leaf? Alright, well let's explore and hopefully I'll find some palm fronds. That's obnoxious. I thought you could just mix and match. Alright, I got my energy back. Let's explore. I may just sleep without the bed rather than use up all my snake grass. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? The bug population here is bad. Then not having a fire might get us sick. Yeah, I might have pushed too fast, too far. I mean, I definitely would survive if I had gone back. I'd just be in a terrible mood. Well, let's do one more explore. Oh, it's up to an hour now. Why? Encumbered? Is it back now? Yeah, 45 minutes. Okay. So that's related to encumbrance. Yeah, I mean, maybe we find a bunch of amazing stuff and somehow we pull this out. No. But we did find a husked coconut. Husked coconut. Why do they call it a husk? I think they have it backwards, right? Like it would be husked after you take the husk off. I'm gonna keep that on me. Valuable. So I can actually sneak an extra explore action in. Since I'm not making the bed, we've decided that. I'm not gonna burn all that. I'm not gonna be able to get far enough with the coconut. We can do a 15-minute rest and then use the final 4 minutes of light to do another 45 minutes of exploring. Could potentially find something valuable. Ah, the rain stopped. Missed my opportunity to drink water efficiently. Okay. Well, at least we might not freeze to death tonight. Let's see what the bug population is like. Hello? Do I have too many things pinned? Or maybe there is no, like there's no sun. No sun strength, no bug population, no nothing, so it's just not showing that thing? Or do I have so many things pinned that it can't show everything? Bug bites are going down. Where's my energy? Yeah. Okay, so this is my last opportunity if I want to use up all my snake grass to build. Yeah, definitely don't want to do that. Okay. So we'll just forego the leaf bed. Could also attempt to salvage my mood by building a sandcastle. I do not believe that that is going to work. I think I need to be better off in other ways and get a stacking effect to actually get this to climb. There's no way. Especially since I don't have my analgesic dose basically gone. Okay, one final explore. Hopefully we find some useful stuff. Hey, a palm tree. I bet I can't climb that. And we found some sticks finally. Yeah, it's weird. It's not showing me any, like, effect there. So do we go for a nap or do we go for a long sleep? I'm chilled. As I dry off, I should be comfortable through the night, though. Ironically, the sticks are one of the most valuable things here, so I guess I'll hang on to those in my inventory. I'm not thirsty. This is going to evaporate a little bit. Not that big of a deal. Can this be sharpened? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's take a look at the options. Sleeping is for 9 hours and 30 minutes. Napping is for 5 hours and 30 minutes. The 2 naps is actually longer by 30 minutes. I think I'm going to sleep. This might wake us up in the middle of the night anyway from any number of problems, including the fact that we haven't eaten in like 2 days. I got a bad feeling about this, but I have no other options really. So, good night. We're just going to sleep on the sand and hope for the best. If we survive this without getting into too bad a shape. Raining again, so we can get more water. Strong rain. Getting very stressed. My back pain is maxed. Let it be. Yeah, he could have taken my sticks if I had left them on the ground, so I'm glad I didn't. This, we can't do anything with. Okay, so we survived the night. We are now numb from the cold, so we basically just need to immediately get stuff for a fire. Now, I am aware of the fact that I could just travel back home, but that's admitting defeat. And wasting a ton of time. Getting even more rain here means that I can stay topped up on water and just continue exploring and gradually build up a base of operations here. I'm gonna look on the positive side. I do not want that stolen, so I gotta make some choices here. Put the sticks in my backpack. Okay. And we gotta get this collecting, of course. Okay, I think we just need to, yeah, explore. At full energy. Things are rough. Let's see what the oh yeah, no bugs still. Maybe there just aren't bugs on the bay. I guess that's possible. Dive, wash myself. And then there's the spearfishing option. None of those are valuable to me. Gather sand and build a sandcastle. Now, I need more stacking effects before I can do that. Plus, now I have stress. I kind of wish I had saved all that kava now. Kava could be used to reduce stress as well. Okay, go for a walk. Well, now we can make a bed. I would really want to make a shelter today, too. This... I hate it when it's right there. It's like... I think I can explore twice in a row. I'm not certain. Maybe I could take a quick drink of water. Let a little bit more time pass, and then we could try it. Yeah, it does look like it's right at half, maybe slightly below. Last time I did this, I passed out for an hour. So it's the risk of... Let me just look at this. I'm gonna see... Oh yeah, it looks like it's right at the halfway point. It's gonna go up, and then it's gonna go down 3 times. I think we'll be okay. Now, I think I read it wrong. No, I got it. Okay. Got a crab. Very cool. Once we get fuel, we can have a meal. I think I need to save up a bunch of these and, like, eat a whole bunch at once. Oh, speaking of, what's happening with my weight? Am I ever gonna be... Oh, it's definitely going down a lot. That's what happens when you eat literally nothing. Oh, can you imagine? If I got this down to the point where I'm just, like, merely overweight, and it cuts off the, like, 15-minute penalty. Oh, the rain is already over. That's actually a good thing, in a way. Because we're super cold right now. Okay, well, let's rest. Now I want to see... Okay, so it's just sun. Yeah, so there's no bug population here. Yeah, this is a way better place to live. In theory. Let's do that. I don't want to lose that. Maybe the snake grass is not so valuable because I have so much of it. Only have 49% on that water. That's okay. We got the coconut and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, we gotta rest first. And I gotta just keep exploring. We gotta find stuff for a fire. Lemongrass is also a food source. Finding a lot more food sources here. Yeah, so I'm thinking about this a bit just to make sure I'm not making a mistake. The thing with the food is that not eating actually helps me right now because I want to lose weight. Eating food, all it does is slows my weight loss and slows my mood loss, but my mood is already 0. So until I'm in a stable enough position where I can get some other mood boosting effects. Let's look at what the, okay, so if I fix the food, then I've got pain and stress. So I think I need to fix the stress, get another effect, and fix this. And then it'll only be the pain. Stress is going up based on what? Being hungry, having no entertainment, and being in pain. Alright, I admit I'm not really sure how to solve that problem. Maybe we'll explore and find something. Okay, we gotta rest. And go for another walk. Oh, I wanted to see walking on the beach. No, does not count as entertainment. Okay. Yep. Okay, go for a walk. Foot damage is pretty minor. Found some pretty seashells. Oh yeah, and this would be another thing if I can craft one of those items. Let's go ahead and research the necklace. Wonder if I, So that's 12 hours, so that's not... I guess I could build the fire tonight. I need to find wood. I have no wood for a fire. I should probably also husk one of these coconuts and go ahead and start drinking some of the coconut water to make my water last longer. That's going to give me some fibers as well. What's my energy like? Let's see what this does to my energy. It goes up and then goes down a little bit. Okay. Make a hole. Does this work for that? It does. Okay, so that's 30 minutes. That gets me the drink, and I don't have to do anything else with it. If it starts raining again, though, I'm going to want to open these all up and get that coconut meat out so that I can use them as bowls to collect a bunch of water. I didn't expect those 2 rains back to back so quickly. Maybe the fire isn't as pressing as I originally thought. Comfortable right now, but I'm soaked. But that's okay, because I can soak in the bay as well, in the ocean. Am I thirsty yet? No. Okay, so I'll drill this as soon as I'm thirsty, and we'll drink it. Go for another walk. Preserve that other water for right now. The back pain is going to be almost impossible to get rid of now that I've started it. Extremely hot. These are getting worse. This used to be 45 minutes, I think. You'd go for a swim or try to get some fish with the right equipment. I wonder if diving can give you stuff. Like, I wonder if you can randomly find stuff on the floor of the ocean. Like, maybe there's a small chance. I think I did this before, and every time I did it, it was, like, no effect. You didn't find anything. Okay, we're at the hot part of the day. I'm curious to see what my sun stuff is doing. Because this is the first time I've been out in the sun for a long period of time. Canning isn't even happening. So presumably, damage. Sunburn. Okay, so sunburn is going up a little bit. But I have sunscreen. Okay. Oh, right. Exhaustion. Gotta rest. Temperature goes up. Presumably that sunburn stuff is going to show up eventually. But right now we're going to keep exploring. I gotta keep an eye on my water. We're just about to be at the point where we can drink a coconut. So actually, as long as my energy isn't too high or too low, we're going to do the coconut now. I'm just afraid that I'm going to waste some stamina, so we're actually going to go for the walk first. Another coconut. I'll hold on to that. Got a medium amount of energy. I think this is going to cause my energy to go down, but it might not. We're going to drill into this one. What did that do? Basically stayed about the same. Okay. So now we can drink some coconut water. And that increases my stool liquidity. Wonderful. But the point of that is to do it early and let that go back down. So that, like, I can drink water the next couple of times. And then once it's dissipated again, we can get another coconut opened up. Now this I can knock open and pull the meat out of to make bowls, but I just can't afford that right now. We've got to focus on other stuff. So we definitely rest here. Stress is going up. We're overheating. It might be about time to take a dip. I'm going to do one more explore. Basically nothing useful. We're exhausted. But now the question is, does this take energy? Does it say? That would be a full hour. That would get us out of the hottest part of the day and cool us down. I did get minorly spoiled on this. I have I have managed to avoid almost all spoilers because I'm recording like 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks in advance of when the episodes are actually coming out. So even though a couple of people have said things to me either on the Discord or in the comments that are slight spoilers, they haven't been for me because I've already experienced those things. But somebody was telling me about mood and mentioned sandcastles and diving. And I had already theorized, I'm not sure if you guys remember back in one of the early Farmer episodes, I had noticed that talking to Grandfather increases, I believe, your entertainment, which helps with your morale. And I had theorized that sandcastles would have a similar effect. What I had not theorized is that going for a dive would have a similar effect. But I did get spoiled on that this helps with morale in addition to the I already suspected. I mean, this one's kind of obvious that the sandcastle would do that. Did I ever research that? I'm working on the pretty seashell thing. Get ready in 7 hours. So what I'm thinking is, since I need to... I mean, it's twice as long. Washing myself only takes 30 minutes. But I might as well experiment with this, partially for that effect of possibly helping with morale. I don't think it's actually going to help right now. But also, I guess there's a small chance you find something useful if you do that. Yeah, we might as well try. And since it's a full hour, we'll be back to the cooler, relatively cooler part of the day when we get out. I'm gonna go for it. So probably not gonna find anything. Ooh. Oops. That's not good. Sea crate. So like a little sea snake. Black and white stripes. I have no idea. What effect is that gonna have? I don't have a wound that I can interact with. Maybe, maybe my skin integrity or something is, messed up now. Okay, so it's just after 4. Overheating. Soaked. Temperature is comfortable. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like that didn't mess up my water in my bowls. I had a brief idea that maybe open containers wouldn't survive going for a swim in the sea, but I don't think they simulated that. Okay, and that cost me a bunch of energy, so we have to rest. Alright, before we do anything, let's look at entertainment. Okay, so we got a little bit of entertainment, and that's going to increase my morale and lower my loneliness. But it's just not enough right now, especially with the overheating and everything else. So I need to like combine that. We do that and a sandcastle, and combine it with eating, and not the overheating, and then I'd have enough for it to actually go up. And build a seashell necklace, of course. Alright, so we gotta rest so that we can go out some more. Your legs feel funny. Can kill you if it gets too high. Alright, let's read about this. These sea snakes frequent the food-rich waters. Okay, bay and not particularly dangerous. It can kill you if you get a few doses in quick succession. Alright. Consider taking a break from your activities until the effects of the venom are gone. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't take a break, but I can avoid going back into the sea just to make sure I don't get a bunch of bites in a row. I've rested. Let's go for a walk. I think I still haven't found wood, right? So we have all these food items, but I still can't start a fire. We have sticks, but no wood. It's hard for me to remember. Maybe it's always been the case. Like maybe from the very first game, you had to get wood from the adjacent region. Like you have to go into the jungle. 45 minutes. Go in there, grab wood, come back. I could see that being true, because I know that that was the case for long sticks, most likely. But I don't remember it being true for wood. Okay, we're slightly thirsty. This is evaporating rapidly, so let's, I kind of want to, let's put this down. Let's drink this one. And then I think we'll try to do another coconut. We'll make the bed with palm fronds. We're not going to get to the shelter, I don't think. Even though I do have a long stick. Shelter would actually be nice. Let me just see if there's any chance of doing that. I guess I could see failing the... Just forgetting about the fire. Maybe we go to the jungle tomorrow to grab some wood. But forgetting about the fire and doing the shelter in the leaf bed. Now it needs 3 long sticks. That's not going to happen. So just the leaf bed then. We're kind of going to be saving up all this food, I guess. And then trying to eat it all at once. If it starts raining again, I'll knock this open and peel the coconut meat out. I think, though, we're okay. And the bed will help us a little bit tonight. Okay. We need to rest before we explore. Oh, right. That's what I was going to do. I wanted to keep this on me in case somebody comes along to steal my stuff. And in fact, maybe the crabs are the least valuable things. I'm gonna actually do it this way. Put the water in the backpack. And I'll carry these as well. Okay, so now we got all the valuable stuff on us. Okay. Back to exploring. We just rested, so we're gonna walk again. Okay, found a conch. That's another food source. This one is even... I think I can use the shells as... what's it called again? I forget what the fragments can be used for. Temper, yeah. Let me use this temper. I mean, I just can't carry everything, right? So we're going to have to accept that some of this may get stolen. Got 2 hours left. The only thing we're doing before bed, we're still not starting a fire. So we're going to have to build the bed. We have to get at least one rest. Yeah, so I think it's going to be rest, build bed, one last walk. That's going to be it. My legs aren't working well. Hopefully we can sleep it off. Rest. I wonder if that is going to preclude walking around. Yeah, it's up to an hour. So that'll be the final walk of the night then. So I think I'll do it, even though it costs a little bit extra. Just because then I'm going to be confined to here. Oh, except it's going to cost even more energy, right? Because it's going to take a full hour. We've got a lot of energy. I don't think building the bed is going to take much energy. And I can get nice and tired before bed this way. That's bad. That is a bad time for that to happen. Okay, we found a bunch of lemongrass. Oh no. I'm actually dead. I actually just died because that extra 15 minutes caused me to pass out. Now I'm going to lose light. Now I won't be able to make a bandage. And I'm bleeding to death. And I'm getting sunburned. And I only have small cloth. Which means I actually need the ash to be able to turn this into a bandage. Yeah, I'm actually just going to bleed to death. There's absolutely nothing I can do. I can't go here. Oh wait, I can? Why? It's dark. Why would you let me walk? I'm guessing it's a bug? I mean, it does say clear. I think it's a bug because I passed out. I think, it's still treating it as though it's the time before that hour passed. Yeah, so I guess this is the downside. Okay, so let's think about exactly what went wrong here. I think leaving that base is a really good idea. Leaving that base and coming here is great. There's food here. There's things to do. There's things to hunt. There's no bugs. If I could actually build a leaf bed and a shelter here, then it'd be great. Obviously, the fact that I wasn't prepared for this to happen. I guess I still have a small out here. If I rip up my t-shirt. That's large cloth. I needed to have an extra bandage in here. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, let's try for the best, I guess. Let's put this in here. Put these away. Might as well drink this water before it fully evaporates. Well, let me focus on the things that I need to do first. So, my only chance, as far as I can tell, is to... Well, let's just look at medical. Maybe there's like a cheaper bandage. Equipment, research, ash dressing. Oh, okay. So the improvised bandage that I can make from regular cloth would require me to pair up this t-shirt. Which is going to take 15 minutes. I guess it's going to come down to whether it allows me to also craft the bandage in the dark. And let me do this in the dark, but it would let me do anything in the dark, apparently, because I don't think it realizes that it's night yet. Okay, we're going to waste 30 minutes bleeding to death because my anxiety is too high. Now it's definitely late. Okay, it is going to let me make a bandage. So, let's put one of these away so that I don't end up with it on the floor. Too much stuff. I guess leave these coconuts. That way if one gets stolen, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Craft a bandage. We're bleeding, but now we have dressing to throw in here. And that only climbed to... Whoops. Oh, right, okay. That only climbed to 3%. Okay, so that's going to stop the blood loss. Blood pressure is a little low, but it's okay. It just causes me to lose weight. All intentional. We're just trying to lose weight faster. You know, there's a new weight loss program on the market. Yeah, look at how fast we're losing weight. We're going to be down to normal weight in no time. Okay. Now, I don't believe that it's still going to let me build that bed, but I'm going to try because for some reason it's letting me do a lot of stuff in the dark, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to sleep rough again because we disastrously... Wait, really? We want to use palm fronds. 6. Put those in. Really? I guess I can just do anything. How's our... Oh, fever. Do I think I got sick with something? Now would be a great time to take those antibiotics. Remember when I said I have everything? I didn't bring the antibiotics with me. Oh no. We're hot. We have a fever. I think, hopefully it's just from the venom. This is going to go down and we'll be fine. We're just going to sleep through the night and be absolutely fine. No question in my mind. Alright. Let's build this bed. Okay. Blood pressure's going back up. We're extremely stressed. We discovered a blueprint for a seashell necklace. We need to find so many seashells to make this happen. We need to build 2 fiber cords. Okay. I don't think it's worth it to... Wait, really? Can I just do things all night here as long as it's clear? I am so confused right now. Have I always been able to do stuff in the dark as long as it's a clear night? Or is this just a bug that happened because... Isn't this showing a sun? Did I somehow trigger a weird bug by passing out exactly when the transition was happening? And so now it's just like sunlight all the time. I've never been able to travel at night. I've never been able to do complex tasks like this, or like sharpening a stone. That's never been possible. Maybe it's like a full moon or something weird and I just didn't notice. We're in extreme pain. Okay, slightly thirsty. Let's deal with that. Got this water to drink. Now we can put this back in the inventory. Hang on to this cloth, it's pretty valuable. Put the stone down, we got tons of stones. Perforated coconut. Okay, I think we're just going to... Oh wait, I made my leaf bed, right? Yeah, okay. Slightly thirsty. Alright, let's try to get a little bit more coconut water before bed. I'm going to take advantage of this. I don't know if it's a bug or what the deal is. But I can do this stuff. Because it takes an hour just to get some water. So probably not worth it overall. Or slightly higher. Now we just take a quick nap, because it's almost 4, right? So we don't need a full night's sleep, we just need a nap. This has got to be a bug. Okay, am I gonna die? No, this is going up. I think we're okay. We've got a high fever with no way, at least no way on me to treat it. What does lemongrass do? I think I can get bug resistance from this. Bug repelling. Yeah, it's all bug repelling. Yeah, and let me harvest this. Yeah, absolutely bugged. Wonder what'll happen when the day takes over. They'll just pretend that this never happened. Okay. I gotta get a nap at some point, so we're gonna sleep. Nap for 4 hours. Partially cloudy. Nightmare. Try to calm down. Try again, because we barely made it anywhere. Nap. And how are we doing? Fever. What's going on with the fever? Did the fever go down? No. Fever is maxed. We're delirious. Seriously depressed. In acute pain. Extremely stressed. Ravenous. We have no bug bites, though. It's comfortable. Okay, well, it's officially morning now. I don't know. I feel like this run is over, but it doesn't... Like, it's not killing me yet. So maybe we can somehow pull it out? I have bacteria. If I want to live through this, I may have to go back and get my antibiotics. It says the status will start once the bacterial levels in your body get too high. I don't think... My original thought was maybe this was an effect of the secrete venom. Has that gone down now? If I have an illness... If I have an illness that wasn't caused by that venom, then I'm probably going to need to go through all those antibiotics trying to heal it. I mean, I've also got other stuff at home, like I've got ginger. So that's other stuff that might be able to help. I'm just thinking about all that travel time. And then to do what in the end? Because at least this fever is going to help kill the bacteria. Has the potential to help kill bacteria. But I'm wondering if maybe I might need to help it along. Like I might need to take at least some sort of antibiotic, something, for it to have a reasonable effect. Current status. So, obviously, morale goes down more, stamina goes down more, that's bad. Less appetite is nice. Immune system up, hydration down. I mean, so, morale is already in the tank. Running out of water could be bad. What's my water situation? Wetness. Thirsty. I'm not really that thirsty. But when you consider that I just have that one bottle of water in my backpack, and that otherwise I have to go through a whole process with these coconuts. Okay, so we're right there. I'd say that's approximately 2/3 of the thirst bar. I want to do this. That's 30 minutes. And see what the net effect here is. An hour. And we drink this. Okay, that's about enough coconut water for me for a while. Okay, so we did recover. And then we can recover more from my water bottle. And then I've got 2 clay bowls and potentially up to 6 coconut bowls that can all be collecting water if we get rain. So I think it really comes down to that. If we get rain, I'll try to stay here. If we don't, I have to travel back today. So it's basically going to depend on what happens the first half of the day here. And when I make these bowls, I'll get 6 coconut meat. And I can potentially combine that with some crabs and some lemongrass and stuff and actually get myself a meal. I just don't know if that's going to do anything with all this. Yeah. Extremely stressed and fever. Like, there's just nothing I can do about my mood. Maybe that won't matter. Oh, right. Energy is okay. Okay. Are my legs... I guess my legs are back to working well again? Must have cleared that venom for the most part. More lemongrass, and yeah, we gotta rest. Maybe doing a lot of resting. And this water is going down quickly. Fever is literally maxed out. Sunburn. Right, because I lost that second shirt. Let's apply some sunscreen. Did I cool off first? Go for a dip. Let's wash and then apply sunscreen. Seems smart. Especially since my fever is going to make me overheat. Okay, ocean, sea. Just wash, I think. Yeah. Entertainment's going to do nothing. I don't want to get bitten again. Let's just wash. Oh, I forgot to take off my... I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now let's apply this. Whoa. That maxed it out. Holy cow. Sun... Wait a minute. Status. Bug population down. What? Wearing sunscreen causes the bug... Oh, so I predicted this. I said, oh, maybe there's like some hidden effect with the sunscreen, because it doesn't seem like you need it. I thought maybe it like did something to help you against the bugs too, and it does. It absolutely does. Okay, but that's huge. That's just 10% of the bottle. And that's 15 minutes. That's fast compared to burning snake grass at a campfire. Because the thing about the snake grass is you have to harvest it. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about sunburn at all then, because this is going down now. Nice to have one thing we don't have to worry about. Keep exploring. I think I'm going to put this back just in case I need. Let's go back to my backpack. Put sunscreen back in, and maybe cloth. No, it doesn't fit. I just need some rain. Go for a walk. Yeah, we gotta stop and rest again. Now, aloe vera, if I remember correctly, it treats some... good for bug bites. Also helps with muscle and back pain. Damage to the hands and feet. Treat burns and sunburns. So none of this is relevant right now. Except for the back pain. Definitely not worth it just for that. Okay, another rest. Oh my gosh. All these statuses. My fever went down some when I cooled off, but now it's going back up. Oh well, what can you do? Alright, another explore. I guess... so there is one thing to be said for this. Which is... if I... can get a couple more seashells and bring them back, then I can continue living in my plane and at least have one more morale booster around. But man, this trip to the bay and back is going to be so expensive. How's my thirst? Quite thirsty. I'm going to commit to drinking my bottle of water. That's all my water gone. I'm chilled. And how's my coconut meter? Internal maybe? Yeah, the coconut meter is bad. So I can't really get coconuts, so I just have to remember it's basically 2 long walks to get back with a rest in between. So I've got water back there. I've got a nearly full jerry can. Got the ability to make more water. If I can push it. Yeah, it's basically, like I said, if we don't get rain, we're going home tonight. I did not know that the bay connected to the beach. It makes sense, though. But we clearly don't have time to go there. I wonder what the difference is between those two regions. They obviously seem very similar. I'm up to 3 seashells. I just need to find one more. I could potentially take home a bunch of this food as well. Although, probably makes more sense to eat it here. Keep those crabs in there if I need to. Open up an extra slot. In acute pain, of course. Wait, what? I literally just rested. That's not fair. That's an hour wasted. And more back pain, of course. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to go back. We're very thirsty. We have literally no water. Um, I can take these back to make coconut bowls out of. Is that even worth it? What does it take to make a clay bowl? So this takes 15 minutes to crack it open, and then 15 minutes to remove the meat. So 30 minutes to remove both meats. So 45 total minutes to get 2 bowls. There's no way that I can make clay bowls that well. The one advantage of the clay bowls is, I believe, that these don't last forever. But maybe they do. I don't remember for sure. I've got an hour. Probably an hour. Especially if I carry a lot of stuff. 45 minutes, but probably an hour. And then another hour. 2 hours of travel. Plus one 15-minute rest to get back right now. If I bring these coconuts with me, then in an absolute emergency, I could theoretically do something with those. I think I've got, no, I need cords for that. I should have another blueprint, right? Maybe not. Maybe I did everything. Yeah, I need to get some more basic materials to learn how to make more things. I'd really like to find another seashell, or... What am I looking for here? Another crab or, conch would be nice. Take some lemongrass back. I just don't think the food... Food isn't going to do it for me. I mean, I guess another possibility is I go home today. I spend a day there. So I spend 2 nights at home. Then I gather everything up that I need and come back here and then live here permanently. Because then I could bring my cloth, I could bring my extra bandages, I could bring my antibiotics, bring my jerry can. And then we should be able to get to a point where we can live here with food. Or maybe we live in the jungle until we become not obese. And then we come back here. Because then we can start eating food and trying to get our mood back up. There's clearly so much more food available here. Wow. Climb is only risky. I would think that this would be much more dangerous than risky. I don't know. I'm going to push it with the water just because I do have the ability to open another coconut if things get hairy. Last time I pushed things for one additional explore, it didn't end well for me, though. I think we're coming back here regardless. I think we're not going to solve mood anytime soon. We're going to leave the seashells here. Next time we come back, we'll probably find the 4th seashell, and then we can start thinking about that. We're going to go home now. I've got tons of cloth at home. It's a waste to carry this back. These turned into bowls could actually be really useful at home. I'm taking those. I do not need a stone. These, it looks like they last forever, so they stay here. The backpack, we've got an empty bottle and a small cloth and sticks. Okay, so all that stays here. Small cloth and sticks stay here. Maybe we don't have to worry about weight for the trip back. So then the question is, do I want to bring these coconuts along? And, because peeling this off gets me fibers. And then I also get the coconut bowls out of them. Can this be sharpened? I think we're going to run out of this knife at some point. And then we'll have to do a sharpened stone from there on. I don't think it can be, I don't think it can be repaired once damaged. Got the serrated blade. How are you going to sharpen that? With primitive tools? Yeah, very thirsty, very hot. I think we desperately need to go now. We're going to run into major trouble if we stick around. I mean, there's always the chance that I do, like, one more explore and it starts raining. And it's like, oh, you can stay here as long as you want. But I think we just go. I think I'm going to let the crab meat go bad. I'm going to take the husk coconuts back. The coconuts plus husk. The long stick, stone, heavy stones, all that stuff. Yep, all that can stay here. I could take some tinder back with me. Not necessarily the worst idea. Take a couple. And maybe we'll find some stuff along the way back that we should bring. But I think that's it. I think we're going to head out. Energy is full, so we can go ahead and do the first walk. Back along the jungle path. And we definitely need to rest before we do the next path. Let me just see. Weevil Lily is the only thing, and that's for bandages. We don't need that. We're just going to craft another ash bandage before my current bandage goes bad. In fact, we're going to craft another one regardless, right? Because I think this one is climbing. Yeah, the bacteria are climbing. Yeah, that fever is going up too. Alright, so what from here do I want to take back? I've got tons of fuel. We don't need the heavy stones. I think I'll just take whatever I can in the form of long sticks. I might need more of these. Maybe none of this is worth carrying. This is 67% of the way to being decayed. I might have to start harvesting these soon. Oh, I decided to bring the coconuts. Why did I do that? Okay. I mean, that's going to be a lot of bowls. So I guess that's fine. Next rain, we're just going to be able to fill up tons of water. Okay. Take antibiotics when we get back. Guess we'll just do a quick rest and then go home. Should be enough energy to get back. Plain sweet plain, here we come. Feels wrong to not grab anything from here, but Other than the one kava plant, this area turned out to be kind of useless. Okay, so we got our double unsafe water. We've got spider lily, which is antibiotic. Okay, so mixed into a bowl of boiling water, like an antibiotic tea. So maybe we'll use this to supplement my antibiotics. Hate bacterial and parasitic infection. And then ginger, boost my immune system. Settle the stomach, reducing... Do I have nausea? No, I have fever. I don't have either of these effects. But the boosting the immune system part sounds good. Increase your appetite and lower your level of saturation. So I think we don't do this one because this is useful for when I'm trying to get like a bunch of food in me at once. Maybe I could do it to eat a bunch of coconut, but that sounds dangerous. Maybe we could use the coconut meat as bait. Set some traps. Two sticks of heavy stone and the cutting tool. And 45 minutes. Alright. I might do that. Okay, so let's go back in the plane crash. Let me check to see what my mood situation is. We've got... Yeah, we don't have any bonus from... Oh, theory realization improves my... No, influenced by. Okay, so here we go. Right, stressed, pain, delirious, dehydrated, overheating, and ravenous. And then we just have the bonus from the shirt. And from being self-destructive. Just the stabilizing effect. Yikes. Okay, we're a long ways off from being able to do anything with mood. Let's drink some water. First thing. Slightly overheating, and in here we are extremely hot. So I might need a soak in water. Oh, this filled up. Okay, so this did get filled up during the rain. Good to know. We're gonna need to potentially start a fire, maybe tonight. Get a bunch of water boiled up. Oh, first thing that I wanted to do when I got back was get those antibiotics. Because it seems like we're probably sick with something. Help me fight infections. Sure. Where did that put me? Not analgesia. Is it even on this list? Do I have too much stuff pinned? Let's see. What's not really... What's D-pin entertainment? And I guess this is dumb to have pinned since we still haven't found any bananas. I was really expecting to find some. Yeah, in fact, when you think of the knock-on effects of, like, everything, just finding a banana tree in the first 10 explorers could have completely changed the entire outcome of this run. Because my mood would have stayed higher for so much longer, and then we would have been able to explore the bay so much more efficiently. And travel more efficiently, and just everything. Then it would have actually been useful to build sandcastles and go diving, and actually keep my mood up that way. Really interesting to think about that way. And I guess if we fail this attempt, this is what, attempt number 4? I guess that's one thing we could look forward to in attempt number 5 is like maybe I need like all the knowledge plus the RNG of finding that one food source early in the game. So my fever is still going up. I would imagine that it's going to take a while for that, let's just find, it's going to be under chemical. Antibiotics, it's actually maxed it out. Okay. Strong antibiotic dose. Okay. So then, basically what I'd want to do is keep supplementing that with the spider lily. I should probably go out and gather that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to focus on staying alive from whatever this infection is. Extremely hot. I don't think I want to douse myself yet. Let's do one quick rest. I think we have to leave. Let's leave these on the ground. Just leave all this on the ground. I know some of this could get stolen, but I just can't carry it all around. I can put these away since it's tinder. I definitely don't want these bowls to be stolen. The antibiotics away for now. Get my water bottle back out of here. %52% dirty. Okay, so I also think I'm not researching anything. So now that I have my antibiotic dose, this is the hottest part of the day, so I should stay inside. Let's drink some more water now. Double check this wound. Yeah, we're gonna need another ash dressing after not too long. I think I have everything here for that, right? Maybe I need to get the ash from outside. Okay, so we're pretty much good on water now. Braiding fibers into cord will unlock a recipe. Making mud bricks will unlock a recipe. Anything else? Go ahead and repair this. Quite low. Before I forget to do it. Ooh, palm fronds 3%, so these actually expire. Or maybe they go to dried leaves? Only... What was that? It was 17, so it repairs 50 at a time. Okay. So, basically when this drops to 50, we repair it. Fair enough. Although I might... Since these are about to expire, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't actually have anything else to repair it with, so we need to find more palm fronds that are fresh. Okay. So that'll be good for a while. We're still overheating. We got 2 doses of water. Water needs to be boiling for the one thing. Let's go out here for a minute. What's my energy? Could also do some exploring. Potentially. I can replace that t-shirt too that I had to tear up. The spider lily. That's 45 minutes. That's more than I wanted to spend right now. Bug bites are finally going up again. Okay, because this is the hottest part of the day, I'm actually going to go inside. We'll come out and do this in just a second. We're going to work on one of the many things that would unlock a recipe. I don't have a particular order that I want to do these things in, so let's try to find some fiber that I can braid. I apparently never made fibers. That can't be right. Okay, so there's one fiber. I guess I need to either use the snake grass, or I'm going to eventually want the coconut husks anyway. So let's do one of these. So that takes 5% off. Gets me the husk. We're tired. Leave that. Now it's starting to cool down. Temperature is simply very hot. Slightly overheating. Go out. Now's a good time, I think, to do this. Okay, so I got 2 spider lily leaves. Can be ground and boiled. Okay. And I think we've already decided that we're going to be boiling water in the middle of the night. That seems to be our general strategy. Got a campfire outside for doing that now, which is... ooh. We can take charcoal and ash here whenever we have 15 minutes to spare. I think that might be right now. Okay, we're only a little bit tired. Take that. Don't really have room in my current inventory. So... let's just go in here and put some stuff away. I think these just go away for now. It's going to take me a while to process those, and my current antibiotic dose is nice and high. I probably won't need those for a little bit. I'll probably let it drop to 50%, say, and then see if they fill up a full 50% or if they just do a portion of it. Let's drink some water. Go get that charcoal, I think. I'm still forgetting to put that shirt on. Yeah, it's okay. We're not going to get a ton of bug bites just from a little bit of time today. We're going to sleep it off tonight anyway. Okay, so that's done. Go back. I now have everything ready to make that ash dressing whenever it needs to be done. I mean, I should just do it now, right? It's so much better than this. We can wash this wound to get all the bacteria off. Yeah, let's just do it. We're going to put the charcoal away somewhere. We're going to grab a small piece of cloth, which I think I left one on the beach, right? But I made a bunch of them. I had like, yeah, here's one. Okay, so we're going to craft a medical ash dressing, still required items, build. Yeah, I think we're fine. Go ahead and build it. Time to get a bit darker. Go to our wounds. Can I do this? No. Put this down for a second. Wounds. Here, take this off. Put this on. What is that? Oh, it seems like it's not bleeding anymore. That's nice. Even without a bandage on. Okay, so that's gonna keep the stuff down. So now pick up this. Let's wash it. Now we're almost out of water. We still have a couple hours left to go. Well, I don't need to... ooh, very hot though. Need to save this just in case I need to drench myself. I get overheated. Okay, well anyway, this goes away now. This goes away. These are eventually getting filled up with water. We're gonna see about wearing an extra shirt since I tore up my other shirt. Go here. And let's try this one on for size. Okay, so that'll help a bit with the bug protection. It's also making me slightly warmer. Socks wear out quickly. I wonder if that matters. Putting them on in the right order. I just saw filth. Okay, that's empty. Alright, so what is there left to do? We got 2 hours until dark. I think I can sleep half the night. Like, I can do the nap until after midnight. Then get up. Start the fire outside. Boil a bunch of water. I mean, ideally it starts raining. Either way... Yeah, no matter which of those situations we end up in, the idea is to get as much water as possible. Which means I think we're just on coconut processing duty for quite a while now. Because nothing else is critical. Let's see how fast my antibiotic dose has gone down. Gonna be under chemical. Actually gone down quite a bit. So maybe we should prep one of those. Spider lily leaves. Ground and boiled. Okay, so stone. I have some stones. Maybe in storage. Grind leaves for 30 minutes. Sure, why not? Okay, those are at 100%. Put everything back into storage for right now. Leave the water there. My wound situation is ash dressing and 0%. Okay, so we're good there. Got an emergency dressing stored away. We're going to store that in my backpack so that I'm not caught off guard again. Okay. Time to work on coconut processing. I think the first thing I'll do is extract fibers and make cord out of this. That way we can be researching something. We're not going to have enough time. We're basically going to go to sleep soon, but I'm at least going to start working on this if I can. So, extract fibers. Slowly getting a little bit more overheated. I may have no choice but to drench myself before bed. Kind of a bad situation because I'm thirsty, but I also... oh, as long as I'm in here, I don't need the bug protection. And I don't need the Hawaiian shirt on either. So, just the socks and shoes in case there's a spider. Seems to be a good system. Okay, that brings my temperature down a little bit. Very hot. Okay, and then we'll have a little bit of time for one last action. We're gonna do this. Unlocked a blueprint for... Yeah, let's look at that leaf skirt. Let's see what that is. Okay, one final action before dark. What should it be? Preferably something really long, right? I think it's just gonna have to be breaking a coconut in half, though. Let's put this away. We have no use for it right now. Let's get perforated coconut and break it open. I think I can just use this, right? 15 minutes. Well, that's not ideal. Now I kind of wish I had something. Whatever. It's fine. Crack it open. Okay, and then removing meat takes 30 minutes, and... Am I crazy? Can I just do things in the dark now? Is the game broken? Have I always been able to remove coconut meat in the dark? I mean, the game is at least recognizing that it's dark now. Okay, so it is saying it's too dark for this action. So I can do this now. It looks like this is at 100% though, so I'm going to let it sit, and maybe we'll do it when we get up from our nap. I'm thinking I want to preserve the coconut meat for as long as possible. There's no way of knowing if that actually matters. Okay, we've got that little bit of water left. The real question here is, what's my temperature? Very hot. Okay, so I think I have to go the drenching route, because I have this huge fever. Yeah. So the plan is drench, sleep, get up in the middle of the night, so drench and nap, get up in the middle of the night, boil water, make the antibiotics, and then I don't know from there. We'll see. So we can just drench now. I can just leave this stuff off. This is mostly for bug protection. Nap for 4 hours. Yeah, I was afraid of this. I think we just have to try to nap again. I really didn't want to take another 4 hours, so hopefully it'll wake me up again. Okay, we seem to be doing okay now. Full 4 hours, need to drink something. Okay, I think I have enough time. It's gonna be close, though. Oh no, 30 minutes. I hope this anxiety doesn't kill me. Well, the leaf skirt is done. Let's research the coconut sandals. Let's go back and look at this. 1 segment, 4 fiber cords, and 8 palm fronds. That could be well worth researching if it has a cooling or a bug repellent effect. I mean, that could be well worth building. But a later thing. Alright, we're nearly 3 hours in. I think I'm going to save this, this water processing and removing coconut meat and crafting the antibiotic, tea, and all that. That's all gonna have to wait for next episode. It's crazy to me that I still cannot tell if I'm going to survive this. Like, it's definitely on the line. Just like, how long can I stay self-destructive? Mental structure is going down. That can't happen forever. I need to fix this. It's gonna cause stress. Yeah, I really am on a clock here. And then, derealization also is, influenced by... Okay, so yeah, so I just need to get my mood up to prevent this. Because it'll go down on its own, but this is counteracting that. Yeah, so even after all the stuff I learned, it's still just a matter of, am I going to die to mood? Or can I stabilize everything else quickly enough that I can start focusing on mood boosting effects and actually get out of this somehow? Alright, well I guess we'll try to learn something about that next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.